Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Dareloth, and welcome to a new video. So today we have a pretty fun video. I live streamed for the first time in about 6 months because I had something to do on the Elder Scrolls Online series that's going on my channel. It was a kind of a big goof up that I did on that where I had to go on to a different character. Anyway, so we finished the Elder Scrolls Online portion of the stream up, and then I decided that it would be fun to go on to Elder Scrolls Legends afterwards. And we gained quite a few people watching. We got like 14, I think, was the most that we had, maybe 16 at one point. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys, and you got to see a few misplays that I did here and there, and all that stuff is going to be captured in the video itself. I kept it mostly well, I was going to say mostly unedited, but that's not true. I actually had a lot of fun editing this video. Um, put in a few dumb little jokes like I usually do, but there was a lot of fun comments that I got to, or there were a lot of fun comments that I got to work with in this as well to kind of play off of you guys. And it was just, in general, a lot of fun. What I'm going to do now, because there's not really a proper deck explanation, is I'm going to go over what the deck is all about. Now, there will be a section in this, so some of you might want to skip ahead further. That's why I have the time codes. There will be a section in this video showing how we built the deck. So this deck, I've never really played before. This was new on stream. We built it together, kind of as a team. Dr. Monopoly was there, which was a lot of fun. He kind of actually came up with the idea for the Doomcrag Vampire being in this deck. So big shout out to him and a big thank you for him showing up. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So, first things first, this is a Doomcrag Vampire deck, so that's why it's called Doom. Doomcrag Vampire is a 4/4 for 6, and it has lethal, with the effect of other friendly creatures in the lane that Doomcrag Vampire is in also gain lethal. This card synergizes super well with cards like Ashlander Zealot, uh, Sharpshooter Scout, Tiny Dragon, Archer's Gambit, Hlalu Sharpshooter, Quicksilver Crossbow, Dishnagyal Archer, Earthbone Spinner, Trebuchet, Grotwood Ambusher, and Aela the Huntress, and Mulamnir. All of these cards deal a little bit of extra damage to creatures on the board, like all of them just about deal 1 damage to something. And when they're in the same lane with Doomcrag, they deal, obviously, lethal damage. So it's a really big benefit to have these guys out on the field when your Doomcrag is down. Uh, Moving on to Corpus Disease. Corpus Disease is in this deck because a lot of the creatures that we put down, such as Sharpshooter Scout here, which is a 1/1 for 1 that deals 1 damage, it's kind of useless after that. I mean, a 1/1 creature is pretty bad. So Corpus Disease actually will allow us to gain a little bit of extra damage onto our creatures, but it's also a silence, which I thought was really cool to have into this deck. Silence effects are obviously very, very, very powerful. So just being able to eliminate an opponent's guard or some kind of active effect that they have, even though it's giving them a +2/+2, could be beneficial at some points. So it's a card that I really wanted to include because it's just fun and it gives us a lot of options to play with. Spire is here because we had a lot of cards in the original version of the deck that was a warrior deck that were very low cost. And even in this kind of version of the deck, Spire, it kind of works still. I just kept it in here. It was kind of a vestigial structure from the old deck that we did. But it's a lot of fun here. It's extra draw along with rapid shot here. Ungolem is going to be shuffling in Brotherhood Assassins. Lucian will work really well because the Slay effect will work when our creatures here like Sharpshooter Scout gain lethal and get a kill. Lucian will add a buff to that, which is really nice. What else? Skooma Racketeer was an idea that we added in pretty late into the game. Now it doesn't work super well with the like summon effects, right? You can't play a tiny dragon down and then play a Skooma Racketeer and have that work. But Skooma Racketeer, by the way, gives a creature lethal. It's a 2/2 for 3. But it does work really well with Quicksilver Crossbow and Archer's Gambit. So I thought that was a fun inclusion. That was a viewer's idea, so that was really cool. And kind of the final part of this whole thing here is the Stormcloak camp. So again, we have creatures that are very weak. They're going to be dying. That's just a fact of life. And if we can turn our 1 damage Sharpshooter Scout into 2 damage to our opponent, that is very huge. So Stormcloak camp, at the end of your turn, if a creature died this turn, you deal 2 damage to your opponent. It's just a fantastic ability. Oh, and then we added Finish Off, Fell the Mighty, and Leaf Lurker into the deck because we were having some trouble with Ayleid Guardians, which you guys will see later on in the video. Um, Everything else is pretty much in line with either Doomcrag or it's kind of self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go totally in depth because we already have a section of us building the deck in the actual video, but I wanted to give kind of a primer for some of you guys on what you're about to start watching. So thank you guys once more, and I will turn it over to the stuff that I've already edited. So thank you very much. Uh, Doppelgangers to generate more. I have never done any battle decks really. I've done like, I mean, that would be more Ebonheart based, I guess, but if I just tag battle in here, Fighters Guild Steward seems like it'd be pretty good to throw into a battle type deck. Skyborn Dragon, Guildsworn Bloodluster. Battle combos well with Doomcrag Vampire. I do think that I have a few. I do have 3. Wow, I didn't think that I did. We could do a Doomcrag deck. That'd be fun. I do know how to build Doomcrag. Sort of. I'll look for 1 damage. So usually I believe what you want to do with these is just get creatures that'll like Tiny Dragon here, that'll deal damage to a bunch of creatures in the lane. Crossbow, Hlalu, Dishnik Yaw is really good for this. Crowdwood Ambusher was a really good one back in the day. I do like having rapid shots just for the draw. Trebuchet, that could be good. Earthbone, there's a lot of cards like this that just have a little bit of reach, aren't there? But now I'm wondering what the win condition is, because Doomcrag is a really good combo to have. But how do we actually win with this combo? We do have a pretty low-cost deck. Karthspire Scout might be good. I think I might take out the Fighters Guild Steward now because this deck is kind of transformed into something different. Barrow Stalker, I think I like. Maybe we rely on, like, I don't know, a few uniques. Galen's always good to have. Dude, Dr. Monopoly, I love, if you're still in the chat, I love your profile pic. The Martin Septim with the top hat is so funny. Lucian, that's one that we need. Ooh, Mulamnir could work as well. Maybe we'll just throw in a bunch of uniques at the end here. I kind of like Ayala the Huntress here as well. So we've got like a decent curve. Got a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s, and then declining from 4 down. So that's decent, and I'll just call it Doom. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't watch a whole lot of other like content creators on Legends because I've got such a busy schedule, but I have heard that your videos are very great, and I've seen a lot of the like um, thumbnails and ideas of stuff that you're doing, Monopoly, and they seem super cool. Like the Nereid deck, very cool idea. Okay, I will keep a tiny dragon here. Karthspire, I feel like is good to get down early. We're up against Audi Matuk on Hlalu, and they are at 79 cards. We'll just get the Karthspire down immediately. So we'll see what they're up to. Karthspire Scout, for people who don't know, last gasp, draw a card and increase its cost by 1. So it makes a lot of sense for us to throw it in a deck like this. A little bit more on the niche side of cards, but still very good. Giant Bat. Ooh, okay. 6 cost Grotwood Ambusher is a little annoying, but... You know what I might do too? I threw the Dremora down because it's a 3 cost and we have access to 3. I might take this card out and throw in an Ald Valathi instead, because that naturally has lethal. Okay, Rapid Shot. And another Karth Spire is fine. This thing's gonna be like impossible for us to kill though, unless we find a Doomcrag. Okay, that's good though. Oh wow, that's... If only my Grotwood Ambusher was a 5 cost instead of a 6. Okay, really? Getting negative value from that. This is why I think that Tiny Dragon is insane. Because it can do that. Yeah, it does. This deck hits like a wet noodle until Doomcrag. Yes, absolutely. But we'll find him. I believe. I don't think I'll have to throw down the Sharpshooter because we have the Tiny Dragon here to deal the final bit of damage there. And hopefully he keeps playing things that have like 0 health. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Earthbone might be better here. I don't know what he's going to play next. So I'm going to throw down a Sower and just completely block him up. Since we have the access to the 6 Magicka, I figured why not. If he gets like a... he might just throw a Thieves' Den down next. Although it doesn't look like it.
I bring reinforcements.
So what's he gonna play? Hrothgar Forge. Alright. Cool. Well, we'll do that. And we'll block that. And he did gain a little bit of extra health, so now when our Sower dies, it's not even gonna break his rune. So that's pretty cool. We'll just get rid of this Hive Defender. I'm sick of seeing it. And now we're actually looking okay. We'll see if we
Capital job! Capital!
Dude, my own sub noise, or not sub, follower noise just scared the crap out of me. I took a voice clip out of Elder Scrolls Oblivion from the Grey Fox there. Thank you for subscribing. That was on the screen for like, or following. I know it's different. That was on the screen for like a fraction of a second on my end though. So I did not get to see your name. I'm sorry. I will look for it in just a second. We do need to silence this. And I'm going to throw the Dark Guardian over here. And Karth Spire. And then, since we have the Dark Guardian down and we're up so many cards, I will hit him. Let me see if I can find...
To be an enemy.
President Evil. Thank you for following. I finally found your name. Let's see. Cicero will go down.
I live for this.
I guess we'll kill this. Why not? 10 Really?
Oh, come on!
These Karth Spires are working against me. 10 cost Mulamnir. Awesome. We'll throw him down. Like so. Gain a bunch of cards. Again, I will hit him. And then we'll get rid of his Duke. And so now we've got at least the Mulamnir coming up. And, okay. Dawn's Wrath. Dawn's Wrath. I will lay down a completely flat Trebuchet. And I don't feel the need to play anything else. We're down to 30 cards. And so we've got about a 1 in 10 chance of finding a Doomcrag. I think. I'm not a statistician. Oh. Okay. I'm glad that he's getting that out of the way on like something that I would deem not really all that useful. Okay, this is going to be pretty cool. So we'll do, I think I have enough for this. We'll do 1 damage to this. Oh, wait. That's for beast form. Okay. So we'll just silence this because I can't really afford that being around. And I'll play Ayala over
Blood
here.
running hot.
Ooh, deal 1 damage. Oops. We'll deal the 1 here. That way we can just kill it if we need to.
Show me what you've got.
And there's Naryu.
You angry Khajiit.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
Okay. Deal 1 damage. All creatures. Well, I was gonna try to break his rune, but then he put this down. That's upsetting. I can break this thing down. What we're really gonna want is this to go away. I could do Mulamnir actually. I'm just now seeing.
To oblivion with you.
I think that's gonna be the plan. We'll just throw Mulamnir down.
So mortal.
Kill this. Kill this. And we do have the sharpshooter scout,
I'm ready for the hunt.
but I'll just hit like that. I'll make him, or I don't know why I even mentioned the sharpshooter. Oh, because I had 1 magicka. Disregard that. I just have early onset dementia. We do have enough damage to deal with this, so I'll just let him swing in himself. Okay, he might not be here. May have left after that Mulamnir play. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, yeah, my guess is that they left. It's alright, though. We've got, what, 12 damage here. Plus 1 in reach. We'll have to wait a little bit to kill him. Oh, actually, no, we have 14. Because Ayala is going to become a 5/5. There's the Doomcrag, finally.
On your flesh.
I'm ready for the hunt.
Okay. Might as well throw the Doomcrag down, right? I'll throw him down field lane just because I don't think this guy's here. Yep. And that is, I mean, that's an easy first win, I guess. The Hive Defender was probably the scariest thing that this guy put down. We will get the kill with the Doomcrag. GG. We're up against Draco, the God Slayer. They're on Empire. They've got this kind of interesting 0 in their name. And they're on an 85 card Empire deck. I am going to keep the Doomcrag in my opening hand. Have you ever thought about making a video on deck crafting? I feel like I'm all over the place when I do it. I have. I have a lot of ideas for videos that I want to do. I just unfortunately don't always have the willpower when I get home from my job to like write the script for them and stuff. But I really like doing like the why you should play Legends in 2023 videos, and we need to talk about Legends in 2023. I really like that, making those videos. So I do have more of those planned on specific Legends topics. And I mean, maybe I could get to them after this, because I'm feeling particularly motivated today. Okay, and again, this is why Tiny Dragon is an insane card. I mean, 2 cost. It's nuts. So he's played a Thieves Guild Recruit and a Giant Bat. Doesn't tell me a whole lot about what he's on about. Earthbone Spinner is here just in time.
Keep your distance.
We'll deal damage to his face. Probably swings into my Earthbone with that. Yeah, my deck building can sometimes feel like it's all over the place as well, so I totally get that. It's definitely an acquired skill. I'd say one thing that's really important to start doing in some of your decks, at least something that I've caught on to, is don't always feel like you need to have 3 of everything in your deck. Some cards you can treat like a unique card, even though they're not. Barrowstalker here protects the Earthbone. I want to have something down when I play my Doomcrag, because I feel like this guy's going to get immediately eliminated. I could do Sharpshooter Crossbow as well, but then I lose my extra stuff with the Doomcrag. Yeah, I know. How about we go like this? This will get us the most creatures down on the board. And then hopefully he's not running Dawn's Wrath. But I like having these creatures down because it makes it so that way Doomcrag has a lot of different things he's going to be working onto, and we got rid of his cast into time. I know Empire pretty well at this point. There's a lot of kind of copy-paste decks out there that people play. So one thing to keep in mind when you're playing against a certain deck type is to figure out what kind of deck they're doing as soon as you can. Earthbone doesn't have to be in the same lane. I don't know. I guess I'll play this down. I don't really like him having a 4-3 over there just hitting me over and over again. Especially when the deck does hit like a wet noodle. Grumite going to get no value in my deck outside of Rapid Shot, I think. And here we go. So Doomcrag, I didn't even mention. It's lethal, and other friendly creatures in this lane have lethal. Okay, I'm hitting him so that way we're even on health, even though he has more cards than I do. We'll see what he is up to. Yeah, I had a feeling Dawn's Wrath was coming up. It's probably my biggest problem in this game is I like to stack in one lane a lot. Thieves' Den. Okay. Yeah, I know. We'll get it back, though. I think this guy's deck is very interesting. He's got, like... he's got very low damage creatures. For now, anyway. Until we until we get to his inevitable Ayleid Guardian that's going to come out of nowhere. I'm choosing to get rid of this because I don't want him to have the extra draw. Don't think he needs that. I don't like the alt Crushing Blow. I really don't. Mulamnir cleans this up really, really nicely. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're even on cards and health after this. Boom. 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 There we go. We do have a better board than he does right now, but probably not for long. Manticora. Okay, we don't have a good answer for this at the moment. But we do have a lot of really high-cost creatures now. So it could be beneficial to just play one of these down to contest. And especially since we have another one. Why not? We've got Tiny Dragon coming up, Tremora Archer coming up. If he... Okay, he does feel like trading, so that's good. Yeah, and then there's that. So we could probably concede at this point. There's not really a whole lot that we can do. But whatever. And I could have killed that with one of these 1 damage creatures, but the game is basically over. I know, the evil. It just shuts down any match, like once, and it's always like right on curve, right? Like what turn are we on? 13? Yeah, it feels like these things show up right on curve every time. And he's still got 12 Magicka to block this up. Okay, so not only do Ayleid Guardians summon, 2 8/8s, so 16 damage in total, they are also immune to lethal, which is the whole point of our deck. So we will just throw everything down, and we'll see what we can do. Got only 4 damage over here. Okay, he gets rid of my Cicero, which is probably the best option for him, but still.
Just forget about C.
What does he want from me? Probably my Mulamnir or my Doomcrag, right? Or maybe he killed the Cicero to take it. Yeah, Mulamnir. Okay. Well, funnily enough, we actually can prevent lethal for now.
We must protect our
Just for a very brief moment, we can. I'll lay down. Laying down the Trebuchet is just going to get it killed by Mulamnir, actually, so doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He will kill this with Mulamnir more than likely, and then hit me for 4. Yep. We'll be down to 2. But yeah, this is just, these are the kind of matches you get into. He now sees my Trebuchet. My 5-cost Trebuchet. There's no real logic to why I put this over here. Karthspire, Trebuchet, boom, boom. Who is watching? They are not watching anymore. I was going to let them know, though, that we're on Twitch. But yeah, so 2 games down. I mean, not much I could do there. The person who subbed earlier, President Evil, I just now am realizing that was a pun on Resident Evil. So I was so caught up in everything. Okay, we're up against Ra Avon, the Dragonborn, and they are on Telvanni. I do like this hand. I don't feel the need to play anything right now, though. Okay, so I don't know if anyone watching currently... Sorry, I stuffed a snack in my mouth. I don't know if anyone watching currently has seen the sorcerer deck that I did, the unique sorcerer deck that I did. It's been a while. Do I want more Ciceros? Why not? Go for the Mega Greed. But in that video, I had a Studious Greybeard out on the board for like 8 turns. My opponent did not do anything about it. And I always remember that really vividly because I was so confused as to why they were allowing me to do this. Our opponent has quite a few cards in their deck. Okay. This does need to go. It is an extremely good card. Yeah, it was insane value. Okay, he's bringing the Greybeard back, so at this point I guess we just play the Earthbone Spinner. I would like to get the Trebuchet down at some point. But yeah, we'll just do that, and then maybe even Cicero on the next turn. I think Trebuchet to bait out removal, and then Cicero. Okay, I had a feeling he had another one in his hand, because that was such low value. We'll swing first, lay the Trebuchet down. Trebuchet, at the start of your turn, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. When Legends uses that type of language, it's also saying that your opponent, like the actual face up here, is considered an enemy. So always good to keep that in mind. We'll play the... I wish we had the ring this game. I guess we'll do Dremora Archer, because I don't have an actual plan for anything else on this turn.
Try some.
Razumdar. I actually just saw on the... See, that's... that's odd. He gets his own trebuchet. I actually did just see, though, on the Legends subreddit recently. I don't know how recent it will be when the video comes out, but for the people here live at Twitch, it was like yesterday, and it was somebody complaining about Raz, saying that it was like their least favorite card in the whole game. There's Call Dragon. Had a feeling with the Dragonborn title here. He's going to shackle something. It's not going to matter what, because his Raz will die regardless. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get Cicero. Well, I really wish that I could play him with something else. I'll get him down. He probably dies. But we do have more in the deck, so... If he wastes removal on this one, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like there are so many worse cards than him. Yeah, me too. Like, he's kind of fun. Our opponent got really lucky with 3 Fire Breaths there in their opening hand. And now the Trebuchet is going to come and bite me in the ass.
I slay the unworthy.
But yeah, I don't really mind Raz. I don't have a big issue with him. That's good. I actually think our biggest threat right now is probably... Honestly, it's probably Trebuchet, right? Raz can be annoying, but he's easy to kill, so I don't mind him too much. Yeah, at most, he's going to get 2 cards from you before you can kill him. So I don't really have a big issue with him. Silence 2 creatures. Epic. Does he play cleanup duty, or is he going to make me do it? He's going to make me do it. Double Doomcrag, though. This could start to get a little silly, little goofy. Okay, he's going to pull another Call Dragon, probably. But this guy looks like he's running every shout in the book, so we'll see. Alright, so ideally I would do Doomcrag, Lucy, and Tiny Dragon, but we don't. We're 1 magic off. We don't have enough for that. So what we can do is Doomcrag, Tiny Dragon, Doomcrag, Dushnik, Lucian, Dushnik, Dragon. That could be viable. Because here's my idea. I don't want to use the Doomcrag yet. I want to save the Tiny Dragon Doomcrag combo for his Call Dragon. So if we throw Lucian down here, we get a kill on this. It's not going to do anything, but we kill this, get a 6/6, play our Dushnik over here.
We must protect our stronghold.
Wrong lane for the Dushnik, actually, but that's okay. We kill this. Karthspire. Go into that. Yeah, Dushnik would have been better over here probably, but this does decent.
Should have been more worthy.
Okay, he's getting some buffs onto something, but with our kind of lethal explosion over here, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh god. It's always on curve. It's always on curve. Back to back. Okay, well, that's another L. Yeah, yikes. We'll do that. I think what I'm gonna have to do is maybe throw in We might have to make this an Ebonheart list so I can throw in Leaf Lurkers and I can never think of that. Finish off. Throw in Leaf Lurker and finish off because this is not going to work the way that it's going now. I guess we can try to survive like this, but I have a feeling, just like the Black Eyed Peas, that this guy's probably got a Soul Tear in his hand and he's going to bring these back. So
They're in my sight.
it was a good try. And I guess at the very least,
I will send you to your
we can get this combo down. Yup. Oh, Thieves' Den. Perfect. Probably its face, right? Yep. Oh, thank God. Lalu Sharpshooter is really gonna have to save me here. There's the Call Dragon.
devour your soul.
And he rolls Mulamnir, really? Okay, well, he won't want to kill... He'll kill my Trebuchet, but he won't want to kill anything else. Maybe he'll sacrifice his Mulamnir and kill my Doomcrag, but... he's thinking about it. Yep, okay. That's fine, though. Because we still have the Lalu Sharpshooter, right? No, it's not fine anymore because he eliminated that. We'll go like this. Oh, god damn it, dude. I'm leaving.
The victory
Nope.
is yours.
Nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Oops. We had a shot there. I just forgot that you had to plot that thing. But I do want to change this around. Yeah, that was a big, stupid move. I do want to change this around, though. So we'll just search Ebonheart. And I'll throw in Yorin. And we'll look for Destroy. So I think we need more removal here. Valinesti Reaver is going to be good. I only have 2 of them, but that'll work because they're so high in cost. Finish off. Leaf Lurker. I like Fell the Mighty. I like the Red Deer. Something's telling me Stormcloak Camp needs to be here. Corpus Disease is actually really funny here. I don't know, I would like never use this card, but what it can do is it can buff creatures up to get into Fell the Mighty range. And ooh, Archer's Gambit, that's a good call. I do have crossbows in here already, but Archer's Gambit, I would have forgotten about that. Just go here. Ungolem. Need him. I do not have Skooma Dealer. Skooma Dealer is also a good idea. Thank you, Foolish Fox. Cool. So that's a full-on Doom deck. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll be pretty good. But yeah, Corpus Disease, my reason for this is that after we throw down cards like Sharpshooter or Tiny Dragon, they're kind of useless. So that can at least give us some kind of a buff. And it can be optioned to bypass guards. I love Gentleman Jim, such a cool card. I do love Gentleman Jim too. If I had enough room, I would throw him in, but we are at 75 right now, and I think I like just about everything here. Okay, we are up against Innuendo, 30-10. This person is also playing a deck that could include Ayleid Guardian, so we'll see if our deck has improved at all at fighting those. I don't like any of this in my opening hand, I'll be honest. This is a lot better. So Stormcloak Camp is going to give us some extra damage, is my idea, from having cards like Tiny Dragon come out, deal a little bit, or Sharpshooter Scout. They come out, they deal 1 damage, and like I think like what Wet Noodle said earlier, it hits like a wet noodle until we get the Doomcrag. So this will at least allow us to turn our 1 damage creature into a 2 damage thing. It is always Empire or Telvanni. It really is. I try to play things that are a little bit out of the ordinary when I do play Empire or Telvanni.
Time to take the offensive.
Like the only Telvanni deck that I have on my channel is I called it Complications. I don't know if you guys saw that one, but that was probably my most deranged idea I've ever had. And it kind of worked. It was fun. I had a guy once that copied Skeleton Dragon like 6 times. Dude, Skeleton Dragon, there we go. Greybeard Mentor turn 4. Always on curve. Um, yeah, that card is nuts. Skeleton Dragon. What I don't get about dragons is that they they have so many things going for them. They've got a card in every single color that coordinates with them. They've got a shout. I mean, all the shouts are pretty much associated with them. And then they have a shout that upgrades shouts. And then they have cards like Parthenax and Skeleton Dragons that can bring them back. Then they have Kalgron Teed, which can summon dragons. And then there's even Dragon Mound if you're wanting to play like that. It's just, there are so many things in favor of dragons that like other tribes don't have. Midnight Burial. This is a good showcase though of the combo that I always complain about. I feel like this has kind of spiked though recently. I've been seeing more and more of this.
Read.
Oh, and he's just going to get it immediately. Well, thankfully, we do have ways to get rid of that by the time it shows up. He wasn't able to just immediately reanimate that, it seems. That is tough to see. We could use our Fell the Mighty on this right now. Or Skooma Racketeer. I think I like Skooma Racketeer because it preserves a creature on the board. And I'll play my Trebuchet Shadow Lane. So we are whittling down his health. Not that it matters a whole lot. His Parthenax is now a 10-10 also. There's Call Dragon on turn 8. So Greybeard Mentor turn 4, Call Dragon turn 8. The Grotwood Ambusher. Hmm. I'm glad I saved my Fell the Mighty, I guess, but yeah, whatever. We'll do that. We do have a bunch more health than he does, but it's not going to matter once turn 12 hits. Dude, how is he hitting all these things right on curve? Oh my god.
Customers only.
Let's rapid shot this and see what we get. Okay, I think we have to do Hlalu, and this time I will play it. I will play it correctly. We'll just sit and wait, I guess.
Time to feast.
I really wish this game would get just one more update. Me too. I really wish it would. I think that it could honestly, like, it could really bring this game out from the shadows and like into the limelight a little bit more. They really did not market this game well. I think that was the biggest thing. Because when Elder Scrolls Blades was coming out, I saw so much marketing for it, I feel. I saw a lot more like commercials for it and advertisements on my phone. And this game, I just don't know.
Customers
I
only.
don't know why they didn't ever feel the need to to showcase it. I'm going to play Sower in this lane.
You should.
And then what? I guess I'll play Dishnik Y'all just to block a bit of damage and get rid of the Imperial Might. But yeah, I really think that one update could really solve a lot of the issues. I think them just dropping the Tamriel collection on... Speak of the devil. I think them just dropping the Tamriel collection on us and saying, here, have 15 unbalanced cards and just play around with them, was not the best idea that game developers ever had. He does overdraw Call of Valor and Unrelenting Force. Good. But you know what's really messed up too? So this person is running Call Dragon, A New Era, and Midnight Burial, all of which came with the Tamriel collection. And Midnight Burial synergizes so well with Call Dragon because his Parthenax, this one on the board, it's a copy. Choose a creature in your deck, create a copy of that creature in your discard pile. This is a copied creature. So he has another Parthenax, even if we kill this, which I could kill this right now. But even if I do, it doesn't matter. Deal 1 damage. You know what would be kind of funny? Oh, I can't deal it to myself. Okay. I was going to deal damage to myself. Well, we'll do that. He overdraws my Skooma Racketeer that he stole. So that doesn't matter too much to him. Ooh. I have an idea. I just don't think I don't have enough magic for it. But I do have an idea. Oh, well that'll work. He is going to gain 10 health though from these Restless Templars, so we can do Corporus, Corporus. Yeah, Corporus, Corporus, Red Deer. If we can actually beat this guy, I will be astounded. The only card that I can think of off the top of my head that Mulamnir would not be able to immediately kill is Parthenax, Alduin. Such a good turn, thank you. Parthenax, Alduin, or Ayleid Guardians. If he plays anything else, we can get a kill with Mulamnir. Well, not anything else. I'm sure there's something. But yeah, with this, we can do Mulamnir, get a kill, deal another 4 damage to him. I think that's what we're going to kill. And we will see if we can just whittle him down. Finish off is also super good to see here. So I think the new cards we added are doing quite a bit. We need to survive 4 turns without him getting any health gain. Or not 4 turns, 2 turns.
Kill them all. For honor and glory.
Or just 1. Okay. God damn it. Grotwood Ambusher, finish off. Okay, the Legion Shield. Oh, Earthbone. That's better, I think.
Keep your distance.
Earthbone Spinner, finish off. Now we just have to get 1 more kill which we should be able to do with the Fallon SD Reaver and Grotwood Ambusher combo, which is pretty incredible that we can do that because we have the ring and we haven't used a single charge on it yet. Okay, I need him to play a creature. Sorry if you guys can hear the train going by. Manticora, perfect. Okay. Jesus. What a win. What a long and exhausting win. In this lane. Cool. GG, sort of, I guess. Good game though. Innuendo 30-10. Man, that was a wild one. Okay, we're up against Art as Dennis, 75. The Emperor. They are on a warrior deck. Double Trebuchet Corpus Disease. Don't know if we want any of that. I never knew if you hover over cards when you open a pack that it will glow the rarity of what you were going to get, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does. They'll glow depending on what the gemstone is at the bottom, I believe. So like Trebuchet, if you had one, would glow purple. Also, I'm going to... Oh, shit, I think I kicked that person out. Sorry. I will let them know, though. I'm live on Twitch if you want to watch. Didn't mean to kick you. Oops. Yeah, I don't mind if you watch on here or on Twitch or on the Legends viewer or whatever.
Come on, then. Entertain me.
Okay, we're up against orcs. I'll take orcs. At this point, I will definitely take orcs. Appreciate it. We'll get him down. I actually like... Would Trebuchet be funny? 3/7 Trebuchets. I was going to do it on the Quicksilver Crossbow. I think that's more consistent. But Trebuchet would be hilarious.
This may prove useful.
3/3.
By Yashdod's mighty axe, you're going down.
Alright. Tiny Dragon. Do Rapid Shot Tiny Dragon, I guess. So far, we're putting up a pretty decent fight against him.
You get one shot. Make it good. By Yashdod's mighty axe. Puny runt.
Double Leaf Lurker, kind of pointing me in the right direction here. We also don't really have a better play than this at the moment. So if he starts getting really aggressive and hitting me in the face, then I will just simply gain more cards than him, is what I was going to say, but Stronghold Patrol will
Right behind you.
kind of make me shut up. Wow. Okay. Damn. Oh, that is just the lady I was looking for. I didn't know that had prophecy, to be fully honest with you. I totally forgot. Double Quicksilver Crossbow, because we have more in our deck, I think is a pretty good play here. Do that. because I Galened in 3 more, so
Come on, then.
might be a little bit of a
Protect our strong
interesting play, but I think it's probably the right one. Now, what I can do here is Trebuchet Hlalu. Throw that down. Get rid of that. And then I can play a Skooma Racketeer on either one of these. If he gets this guy again, the Stone Shard Orc, this thing's
They're in
instantly
my
dead.
sights.
Okay, that's like the last thing I wanted him to hit, actually, but it's alright. Yeah, why not? Play like this, we've got a pretty decent board going. Anything that he lays down now is potentially going to get hit with an instant 4 damage. And a lot of his orc synergies are gone. Nice. I did want to use that to kill my Karthspire, but I don't really care. I'm not even going to hit him, because he's got equal cards with me. I want him to expend a little bit.
Here you need somebody to crack some heads. We are not done. Not yet.
Okay. That guy's gone. Now that I've got this guy, I think I'll hit him a little bit. And Corpus Disease plus Leaf Lurker will work. Corpus Disease obviously doesn't deal damage, but we'll be able to deal damage with the guys that we have down. This card is insane. Wood Orc Headhunter. It's a crazy, crazy card.
By the first forge. Nobody gets in my way.
Okay, so what do we need to do here? I think if we just do a Corpus on him, he'll drop down to a pretty reasonable stat line, right? Yeah, that's easier to kill. And that's a lot better than dealing with this guy over here. Do that. That. And block over here. I would like to see my Doomcrag, though. We really haven't seen him a whole lot.
Try this on for size. Nobody gets in my way. Moloch's left hand.
Wow, he didn't hit face. That is interesting. Yeah, we'll go like this.
The forest is mine.
Okay. So as long as he doesn't have another Wood Orc Headhunter, we should be fine.
Let me out.
Okay, we're kind of in a stalemate now where I don't think either of us really want to move. I'll wait. I'll wait for him.
I will taste blood.
Yup. Makes sense. There's the Doomcrag. I guess we're just going to rearm ourselves.
Killing you will make an excellent story.
Please give me something. That is definitely something. Perfect. I'll lay down the Doomcrag now, show him what we're all about. That might pivot him into the field lane. There's the Wood Orc.
They will pay the blood price. Sniveling coward. Scourge the something.
Finish off is really, really good here. Okay, I'll hit him now. We're even in cards. And he's used all of his ring charges, so I'm not super worried. Wow.
You won't escape alive. Orcs at the ready.
Well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. For him, not for me. We'll hit him, and we'll see what his follow-up is here. It is still a close game, though. It's anyone's match.
Face me and die. There is strength in
I mean,
unity.
orcs just... They really, really get wound up. So, Corpus can actually kill this guy. Gridwrath. Hey, how's it going? So we'll...
Hold still.
Yeah, I was looking at your name over here, and I was like, "Who's watching?" And then I clicked on it, and it just booted you from watching. So that was my bad. Um, Here's what I want though. I want this thing to take damage, and
I
let's
taste
do this
your
first.
feet.
Okay, he does get a prophecy, so that's gonna change what we do.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Oh, if he would have given it here, that would have been insane. Do this. Do this.
Capital job. Capital.
Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Sorry for the Gray Fox assaulting you with his voice. It might be a little bit too loud. I'll have to change that later.
Strength in unity. Too late.
Okay, we do have lethal now, though, and a lot more health than he does. And that. Yeah, I would have conceded too. Good game.
Well fought.
That went pretty well, though. That was a back and forward match. We're up against Zara Miller. Zara Miller roll, if the 1 is supposed to be an L, or Zara Murillo 1, which is a lot easier to say. We'll keep the Tiny Dragon, Throwback Mulamnir, and the Trebuchet. The turn 1 Golem here is pretty awesome. We'll throw him down.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Careful there, friend.
Okay, Ward Crafter. This guy is on, looks like 97 plus this card, so 98 cards. Stormcloak Camp could be good. Corpus Disease would be really funny right away, but I don't think we need to do that.
The Night Mother's love.
We can do that, deal 2 damage, turn our 1 damage Ungolem into 2, and then we can hit him with Tiny Dragon and get another 2 damage on him. And hopefully he'll play something else. Moment of Clarity. With this many cards in a Unite deck, he might, or in a Guildsworn deck, he might be a Unite deck, but you really never can tell.
I will have your head.
And the only reason that I would suggest Unite is because of the Moment of Clarity that he just played. Okay. Tiny Dragon here. I feel like is okay. I'd like him to have something else that he plays down, but we need to get something down. And maybe we can surprise him with the Corpus, turning this into a 3-1. Zera Melorio. Zera Meloro. I don't know if I want to hit him. But it's got to happen at some point, right? Especially with Stormcloak Camp, so I'll do it. I'll say, why not? Oh, and there we go. So he's on Invade. Some people are so hard to figure out. I don't know what Wardcrafter and Moment of Clarity are doing in your deck, dude. I mean, Wardcrafter maybe, but so far today we have played against Dragons, Orcs, and Invade, and Ayleid Guardians. It's the Elder Scrolls Legends special. So I like to wait for the Oblivion Portal to level up a little bit before I start attacking it immediately. He's got rapid shot. And another rapid shot. So he is cycling through his cards pretty well.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a
Excuse me?
what could be better?
What? Well, we'll get that 1 damage on there
Meet your doom.
immediately. That way it stays unless he plays another Night to Remember on this.
Yeah. Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, I have never seen that either. Please hit me. Please. I want to play the Fallon Esty. His goals are beyond our understanding. I concur. Okay. Quicksilver crossbow. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the things I see in this game just astound me. I'm gonna leave his Oblivion Portal a little bit longer because I would like him to get some invades off on it before I play my Leaf Lurker. I cannot believe that. That was a little bit odd. No way, dude! There's no way.
What could be better?
Yeah, maybe they do just prefer the field lane. I don't know, but after that,
Will know pain and suffering.
yeah, I just don't know anymore. Okay, so that is so funny. Okay, I have potential of 7 damage, and then if I kill something, I can deal 9. I could kill this with an Earthbone Spinner. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll use our Magicka to get this down, and then this. Hopefully he doesn't like high roll drain on something once he gets like drain charge on something once he gets all situated, but I should be able to deal enough damage in this lane to play my Fallon SD pretty easily, and he uses his blast from Oblivion there. If he has another one, it probably goes on one of these. And then we just have to get lucky with our Trebuchet, I guess. Lesser Ward. That is actually pretty annoying.
Die, weakling.
Rapid Shot, though, fixes that problem. He's got 6 Magicka left. I'd find it hard to believe he doesn't have something he can play. He's gonna invade again.
You will know pain and suffering.
Triple warded up. Fallon SD Reaver no longer a good option. Okay. I think we can still win this. I just have to figure it out. So we got 4 damage. The +2 from Corpus will... yeah. Just do that.
Another volley. Be
Boom.
silent.
Boom.
We must protect our stronghold.
Kill that. GG. That was really interesting. That was just straight up bizarre. But good game. We're up against Dylan the Villain, 1996. Their tag is at your service, and they are on Empire. So we'll see what they're up against, or what we were up against, I guess. They've got 84 cards in their deck. I will throw... I think I'll keep the Earthbone, but I'll throw the rest of it back. I don't mind this hand. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not that good, but it's a start. There's the Sower of Revenge. We haven't seen him in a little bit.
Is someone out there?
Midnight Snack. Let's go. Let us go. Okay, Mulamnir, not helpful.
Get back, I say.
Earthbone Spinner is not something... Oh boy. It's not something I'm super interested in playing against this, but that's not going to matter because he'll sacrifice it. And then, will it be Alduin? Will it be another Parthenax? It's Alduin, okay. As if I had to guess. Why not? Why not turn 4 Trebuchet with no enemies? With no creatures, I guess I should say. When he used the ring, I thought he was going to use a piercing javelin on this, but he did not. Okay. Sower against this might make some sense.
Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
I'm trying to do as much damage to him as I can before turn 11, or really turn 9 for reanimate.
This should help you. Ah, Kashid likes to be followed.
Here's another sower. Okay. Yeah, why not? Corpus disease on the trebuchet. Kill that. Sower blocks up these two. Trebuchet did its job. I don't know how a trebuchet can catch corpus disease, but apparently it can. We do have the health advantage right now. If we had Stormcloak camps, that would be helpful. And there is his Call Dragon on curve, I would imagine. Oh, Soul Tear. Okay, my bad. We do have this fun Skooma Racketeer, Hlalu Sharpshooter, or what would we do? Skooma... No, that doesn't even work. That doesn't work at all. No, Skooma on itself, then Archer's Gambit maybe. That could work, but as of right now, I'm just not even going to play anything. Word Wall. That's another thing that I forgot to mention, is that they have access to Word Wall. Dragons and shouts, of course. We are going to play Earthbone onto this. I can't really allow that to be around. Yeah, finally I found you streaming.
You got me.
I haven't streamed in quite a while. It's not your fault, it is mine. I just haven't really been...
Capital job.
Oh.
Capital.
Yes, and there's the Gray Fox again. Thank you for following. I just haven't been active on Twitch in quite a while, but streaming used to be the primary way that I made my videos, and now it is not. If I finish off, rapid shot. The thing was, early on in my YouTube career, I guess, I've only been doing YouTube for around 9 months, I think. Like, I've uploaded videos onto my channel for a while, but the Legend stuff started, I want to say February, around then. But I used to just do streaming, but I was kind of like still finding myself, still a little awkward when I streamed sometimes, it felt.
This one offers something.
Okay, not Hlalu. Archer's Gambit. That and that. And then we have the Fell the Mighty for the Parthenax coming up. Thankfully there's no workshop in this deck. Okay, double Fell the Mighty is good. I'll lay the scout over here.
Customers only.
I'll get us equal. I have a feeling he's not going to be interested in trading with me. I would like to get LeChance out. Don't be shy, you're dealing good, mate. Love your videos and explanations. Thank you. Yeah, I've definitely gotten more comfortable with it as time has gone on. Just that. But I did take a step back and just try to focus more on the recordings instead of the streaming because I wanted to make sure that I was releasing good stuff. Manticora. Okay, so he does trade in with me. We may be at a point.
I live for this. Quench your thirst.
Do this. The reason I'm doing it that way is because if he has another Unrelenting Force, which I don't know if he would, but if he does, he's not removing my lethal and my Cart Spire, he's just removing one or the other if he chooses to destroy one of those.
Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the
That
key.
needs to die. That definitely needs to go. So now I think is a pretty good time for Muamnir to come down. We'll throw him down Shadow Lane because we really don't want him to get charged into immediately.
I live. My strength comes from skooma.
And I don't know if it would make sense to play a Barrow Stalker. I don't really want to give him more ammunition with the Red Year, or with a new era. There we go.
No man can deny this.
And Martine is here. Gonna be gaining nothing for him. I think we'll just get that out of the way immediately. He's played one.
Smell the stench of the living.
He's played one A New Era already. I can't imagine he'd be too happy to use one right now, but he might. And this is one of those cards that I was talking about earlier. The Woodland Lookout. It's one of these cards that synergizes so well with dragons, and I don't really understand why. Like, do they need the extra help? Do they really? I don't think they do. Yeah, recordings are good. What about video idea? List of current most powerful, most meta decks, like top 10. Honestly, I am probably not a great person to talk about like super meta decks. I'd have to do some digging, and I'd be down to for sure. But I play pretty off meta stuff, obviously. So I'm not aware of what like the technical top 10 decks are or anything like that. But I do know stuff that is super prevalent. I'd love to hear your opinions. Maybe a tier list. Yeah, I mean, I could totally do something like that. I'm actually I don't know if it's been talked about much, but I am kind of working on a tier list type thing. So you know, be on the lookout for that at some point. There's his Parthenax that he got out of the discard pile.
Do not think to sneak by me. Make our stand for Cyrodiil.
So this is looking fairly unwinnable. We'd have to get the Red Year like right now, and even then it still wouldn't do anything. I could make a tier list shitting on the meta. See, I play this game from a very like, I don't know, very differently than I feel a lot of other people do, where I'm more focused on trying to deck build something new and interesting, or something that's like, yeah, that sucks. I don't know, something that can be more fun than the traditional stuff, because this just sucks to play against. Like, they have the advantage for the whole match, and there's not much you can do about it.
That was fought well.
Thank you. Good game. I think we did about as well as we could have there. But yeah, like I was saying, I think that I play this game a little bit differently than a lot of other people do. I try not to take it too seriously. I really like a lot of aspects of it, though, so I'm very happy to promote it in whatever ways I can. That's what keeps the game fun. IMO is coming up with creative and fun decks. Yeah, totally agree. And I think there are a lot of people in the community that do come up with super fun stuff. I saw a lot of cool stuff on Reddit recently. Actually, I go on the Elder Scrolls Legends Reddit every once in a while just to see stuff, and I saw that there was this combo someone did, and it was with Spider Daedra. I don't know if anyone saw that. It was with Spider Daedra and Necromancer's Amulet and Namira's Ring. I assume it will be deep shit digging among Dragon's Gates, Telvanni, and other bloody stuff, but anyway, that must be entertaining. Yeah, I mean, that's most of the stuff that you see. I see a lot of this stuff that we're playing against right now, this Khajiit stuff, up against Pavet Rulia right now on an 80 plus card deck. They shuffled a few of these in. I guess we'll do the Dremora Archer. But it feels like it's just so, like, dragons are so overtuned right now that it just makes sense for a lot of people to throw them in your deck regardless of what you're doing. Which I can't blame a whole lot of people for. I mean, it certainly seems that way. I don't know what this person's doing, though. Bandari Opportunist, Midnight Snack, and Thalmor Justiciar. I'm very confused. This is like giving big energy from that Invade game that we played earlier with the Knights to Remember. But I'm also like, I've been an Elder Scrolls fan since I was, I don't know, 10. Just watched the Spider Daedra clip, insane. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that, and I don't know, I'll see if I can get permission to put it in the video when this comes out, because it was insane. I had never seen that synergy before. For anyone who doesn't know, basically what you do is you attach a Dawnbreaker, or no, Duskfang onto, yeah, just go on the Reddit, you'll find it. You attach Dawnfang onto the Spider Daedra, and then you kill the Spider Daedra, and then the Spider Daedra will kill all of the Spiderlings or whatever they're called that it summoned. Yeah, it's super cool. I don't quite know what to do here, to be honest. I'm just gonna lay this down for now. Okay, he's gonna Javelin it. It's pretty okay for me. I'll do Galen onto Dishnik Yal because it's just a solid card. And then that way I won't feel too bad about playing this down. Triple Leaf Lurker. I mean, it is good. He's got an 8. So he's playing with Call of Valor and Drain Vitality. Okay. This I can totally get behind. We'll see what card we draw here. Archer's Gambit. This is actually a lot tougher than it should be. I can deal 1 damage here. That doesn't do anything though. I'll just deal it to one of these.
For Savangard! For Savangard! For Savangard! We can do this!
Okay, Mulamnir just completely saved the game. Just incredibly completely. 1. What do we do? 2. Yeah. Rid of this. Okay, swing that in. Do I need 10 magic for anything in particular? I don't think I do. I'm gonna waste my ring.
The Black Hand sees all.
Get Uncle him down. he probably swings in like this. And then we've got this Dishnik Yal. Oh, that's perfect. So Dishnik Yal right here.
Protect our stronghold. Your death will be swift.
Can you show your deck and a brief explanation after match, please? Yes, definitely can. Pavet Rulia is going to play Kalgron Teed. Yikes. We fell to mighty on this. We actually built this deck on stream. There were about 2 people here, and so we kind of built it together a little bit. It was inspired. We'll do that. And rapid shot. Probably should have done the rapid shot first, but that's okay. I also did mention a while ago I wanted to remove the Dremora Archer, but I still have yet to do that. So you have another... Okay, he's got fresh start. This guy's going to be difficult to take out. Might be debating.
Capital job. Capital.
There's the Gray Fox again. What did that? I need to fix how long those stay up. What did that say? Sorry. Hold on. Dishnik Yal will go down here.
Protect our stronghold.
Get rid of that because he's got too much going on. And I guess we'll get rid of... this. I'll play this over here.
They're in my sights.
Another fresh start. Jesus. Your Hatter _ Watt. Thank you for following. Another dragon. Reflective automaton. This also synergizes with dragons, by the way.
They're in my sights.
I can do that. Dremora Archer just to assist this. What about swapping the Archer for something like Murkwater Witch? It still wounds, but I don't know if it can synergize with gaining lethal.
They're in my sights.
It might. That might be a better option, actually.
They're in my sights.
Still not going to hit him. But that's a good idea. Dova of the Voice. This guy's deck, I feel like every card has generated some other card. Thankfully, we should be able to stop that. I'm going to use the 4-cost Archer's Gambit because it's kind of been irritating me. I'll do that. Hlalu Sharpshooter can go down. Yeah, I think it will. And I just don't want this thing around anymore.
They're in my sights.
That might not have been the best turn in my life, though.
Chimera, spirit of the sky.
Divine Fervor. And a Word Wall. We do have another Archer's Gambit, though.
We will give no quarter.
I will say this guy's deck is kind of cool. So you have a bunch of Doomcrags here. This is a Doomcrag deck, but we've been pretty unlucky with actually finding the Doomcrag today. Pretty unlucky. Do that. But yeah, basically just a bunch of cards that are dealing 1 damage or have a little bit of reach, and I think it was the first 2 matches today we ran into Ayleid Guardians, and that obviously just kind of
Behold the
completely
future.
cucks what we're doing, so Okay, Auradon Paladin will kill me. We gotta play the Sower here.
Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
I think we'll do the Quicksilver Crossbow on it too.
They miss their shot.
Okay, see if we can stabilize this at all. Apparently not. Well, good game. But yeah, that guy's deck was interesting. It was like an action-based dragon thing. We just got overrun. Didn't find really the right part. What's that one card? Battle. Oh, Ashlander Zealot. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good idea. I totally forgotten about that card, but Ashlander Zealot will do great here. Summon, just battle an enemy creature. And that was kind of the original idea. I believe it was Wet Noodle's idea to kind of have a battle deck, and then that sort of evolved into a Doomcrag deck, and now we're finally going back to our roots. So we'll accept that, and that's basically it. So we'll go on in, and we'll see if we can get another few wins. I'll probably be ending at about 6 o'clock. That's when the stream will probably end, so another 30 minutes or so. But thank you guys. We've got a pretty good turnout here, so I appreciate everybody who decided to show up. Okay, we're up against McNutty23, also on Empire. This might be the most amount of Empire decks I've seen in a row. We'll throw back Yorin and the Corpus, and we'll just throw down our Karthspire Scout. Double Archer's Gambit it's pretty bad. Oh, I meant to throw down the Karthspire. Quicksilver Crossbow, also not great.
There isn't a lot.
McNutty is on an 86 card deck if you add this in. The Doomcrag Vampire here actually does
So much
make this
for
significantly better. But we'll have to wait a few turns before we can actually get any value with him. We draw a Corpus Disease. Nice. I'm going to throw Dark Guardian Shadow Lane because I don't like when people playing Khajiit just stay in the Shadow Lane for the whole game. It's a very, very common thing I deal with. And, I will use one of these. Yeah, the worst hand ever. I know, this is the hand from hell. But we'll rock with it. Histgrove. Okay, so Dishnik will just shoot that down. That way we don't have to worry about that anymore.
We must protect our stronghold.
And then we can get our Doomcrag established. It'll probably eat a Javelin down the throat. Yeah, we did finally get a Doomcrag.
We'll keep Sothasil's people alive.
That's a step in the right direction. And this guy does have a billion cards in his deck, so maybe... You know what?
We'll keep Sothasil's people alive.
We'll do multiple Doomcrags. It's a bit greedy,
They're in
but
my sights.
we'll do that, and I'll swing into him because we have the Dark Guardian. And then we can get Doomcrag down. Or perhaps Yorin to bait out removal. Because Doomcrag, if it does go down, doesn't really have anyone to
Try something. You won't
play with.
live
Wow.
to regret.
This one won.
Okay. That happened last time that there was a Raz. Raz stole my Trebuchet last time. Well, this will perfectly deal with Razumdar. Do I have a follow-up after this? I don't think so. Yorin's going to make all my friendly creatures go down by 1. That'll make the spinner a 3, so we can't do that on the same turn. But this does have to be removed. I'm going to pivot over to the field lane.
Repel the
Do
outlaws.
that. I'll hit him. How many cards is he at? He's at 8. That's fine.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Okay. I just got a smile on my face because I'm thinking about what'll happen if I throw down Trebuchet. Do Yorin and then Trebuchet. we'll,
The day is mine.
we'll just try to get as many creatures down that Trebuchet might hit. Okay, it hits Yorin, not the other Trebuchet. There's no Trebuchet on Trebuchet violence going on. Dude was lucky enough to find buffed Rouse among 100 cards. I know.
So
I don't see how like
little time.
how people are able to just
I fight
do
with
that.
the fervor of a wild
It's
hunt.
insane. I feel like my luck when I play is insane. Oh, City Toker. That's the guy actually that did um the spider combo on Reddit. Okay. I'm actually so worried about about the trebuchet, man. I can't lie. Quicksilver crossbow. Like this. It's such a funny turn. Okay, I can message him. We're talking about you on Twitch.
Try something. You won't live to regret.
There's his other Raz. He will overdraw the next card.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, he played something though. He gets a sower. Now things are getting right. So let's see. I think Fell the Mighty's appropriate here. He's got way too many cards. Probably would have been smart to have played Corpus on her.
Read for me, mortal fool.
Man, that is a horrible voice line. Yeah, Sower of Revenge. We'll protect all this crap. We'll just go there. Oops. Oh,
Form ranks.
he's playing Siege of Stros Mackay. The Mechanical Heart. Wow. Thankfully, we have a Dishnik Yal Archer saved for that. Gets rid of my Doomcrag.
I smell the stench of the living.
Okay. What does he kill? Nice. Well, you know what we could do that would be kind of funny?
Protect our stronghold.
Just do that, and then we'll skip his rune. Corpus FTW. Okay, we're up against Storm 256, the Gate Crasher. We'll probably throw all of this back. Okay. Oh, Doomcrag, opening hand. Quicksilver crossbow and finish off though. Not super great to see. There's the red year too. That's gonna tell me maybe take it easy. Have you seen the clip of someone mono-neutral singleton uniting? No. I played mono-neutral unite. I have not played mono-neutral singleton unite. Imagine you explaining 100 card deck. Yeah, no thanks. I have enough trouble trying to make those deck explanations cohesive and normal when it's just 50 cards. That would be quite a lot. We can do Ashlander Zealot and finish off. The Hive Defender's not really bothering me all that much. I think I'll keep it. Yeah, I do. I love checking my analytics because it's really interesting to see what people stick around for and what people don't. Obviously, I feel like with any content on YouTube, there's going to be a decline. Like people, not as many people are going to make it to the end of the video as started the video, but there's definitely a big canyon in between the people who watch the deck explanation and the people who don't. Um, but I always like doing them. I think that it's a lot of fun to explain, and it helps people learn what cards are in the game and why they're in the deck. And I remember back when I used to watch Justin Larson a lot, he had a lot of videos that did not have a clear explanation in them, and that's when I was trying to learn the game, and I was very confused as to what he was doing. So that's one reason that I like to do it myself. Okay, Dishnik Yal Archer into this, and maybe waste my Ashlander Zealot just to get rid of this guy. I think that's good. I love Justin, he is dearly missed. Yeah, for sure. I like the explanations, I'll always watch them. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, and it's not like it's not like there's like two people that watch the explanations, but it's like, it's just funny to me how big of a drop off there is. It's also hilarious to me. There is I think it's 99% of my viewers are male. And there's one video though, the analytics have to be messed up. It's one of my older videos. Always here for the explanations. Thank you. Yeah, I have this really, really old video. If you guys dig far enough back on my YouTube channel, you'll find like a lot of stuff where I was trying to learn how to edit, or a lot of stuff where I was trying to learn how to, you know, just do very basic stuff. I love deck explanations, even though I know cards pretty well. Sometimes it feels more interesting than the actual gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. It's definitely a craft trying to build a deck. But I've got this video really far back on my channel. It's called Sharkbait Ooh-Ha-Ha, and it was me playing ESO. And I used to take a lot of clips on my Xbox, and that was one of them. It was me and a bunch of people I met in ESO gathered around in a circle, and we were doing the kowtow emote. Am I the one female? You might be. You might be offsetting the balance. But there's one video that I have, and it's that one, where it's like 90% female viewership and like 2% male or something. It's just so funny to me every time that I see it. Let's do double Dishnik over here. And we'll just leave this thing over here, because we're bound to find something to deal 1 damage to it. When I make this into a video, I'll put a screenshot up of the analytics.
There is a toll for this road.
Ooh, Skooma Racketeer is very good here. The celebrity has arrived. Oh yeah, I didn't see that that was you. Welcome to the stream.
Keep your distance.
We're gonna do Earthbone on this. And
They're in my sights.
I actually played Doomcrag Ebonheart in the event this weekend. It's decent
They're in
there.
my sights.
I am so scared to do events. I've got the one video on my channel where I was in the Arsenal Gauntlet on Dagoth, and that went really well. I remember that night though, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna stream. And I just turned Legends on and I built that deck, and I was dead tired. It played till like 1 in the morning, and I just happened to get a bunch of wins, thankfully. That's the last time I was in your chat. Yes, yes, it was. I think you helped me build that deck a little bit too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's actually one of the last times that I streamed in general, so you have not been missing much. Okay, so now all that we need is throw the Barrow Stalker and Lucian down.
Of the living.
I just played a Ring of Namira Monk. It did mediocre, mostly just one of those alternate art Jarls. Yeah, I I do like okay in events half the time, so I usually get like two of the shiny premium cards, but I can't seem to ever get three of anything. I streamed like 4 times, but haven't since. A lot of people watch me in the game already. Yeah, I mean, you're a very good player from everything that I've seen.
Witness the power of undeath.
Probably a lot better than I am.
Be gone.
Corpse Curse. That's like the one thing I did not want him to have. Oh, well. GG. Stormcloak. Lalu. And that is a good example of why Stormcloak Camp is awesome. I just played Grummite Magus, someone Siegestros Makai. I kind of feel bad. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, you just, yeah, I got what you meant. Another Empire deck, Jesus. Yeah, that happened to me in my last singleton attempt. It does feel bad, but you know, it happens. The Grummite is a very good card. Your rank in the game stopped properly portraying your actual skill a while ago. Yeah, I was at like rank 2 or 3 back in, what was it, February or April, and then I kind of stopped trying. I will play Galen on the Sharpshooter. Having those as prophecies is pretty good in the deck, I think.
You can't defeat
I was thinking about doing a stream though one time where I just play one of my solid decks and we see how far
I want to be
we
an
can get.
assassin, like Nari.
I only try hard in the events, 22-5 in this weekend's 9-0 run, 9-2, and a 4-3 stinker. Rip. 4-3 stinker should be should be my username, dude. But I like to mess around on ladder. Yeah, I think it's fun to mess around on the ladder. Okay, we'll do
My bow is
Sharpshooter this. Lalu, I'll separate my lanes a little bit. Lalu here, and then we'll do that. Yeah, I feel like every time that I enter the events, I just lose the first 2 matches. I was about to say 4-3 and normal for me, yeah.
To oblivion with you.
Oh, is normal for you. Yep. I got what you meant. I just reached Legend earlier today. For me, that's when I start playing memes. That's probably a better way to do it than the way I do it.
I live.
There's a secret to this event, you say. What's the secret? Is it a secret you can share, or is it a private secret? Because it's the Pauper Gauntlet, right? It's only commons and legendaries. The secret is to just have a lot of low cost to get discounts and a lot of draw to keep getting discounts. I love any kind of event that has all the discount stuff. So like Fork of Horripilation, Moose, S tier cards. Do this. Stormcloak.
For Skyrim.
They missed their shot.
I don't really mind this here because I've got the Fell the Mighty.
I live. They missed their shot.
I'm interested to see what this person is kind of on about here. Double Stormcloak has been really, really helpful for us today. I'll do Earthbone here.
Will not suffer your presence.
I think that's fine, because then I can do Archer's Gambit, get that out of the way, draw a card. He's got a lot more cards than I do, but I've got this Stormcloak camp combo coming up. It's days like this when I remember that one Reddit post of a tweet of Post Malone sharing his ladder. Did he play Elder Scrolls Legends, really? I'm gonna have to find that, if that's for real. Play Yorin. And now our Ashlander Zealot is the proper cost. I'm gonna Google that right now on my phone. Because doesn't he have a Skyrim tattoo on his foot? Cast into time. How rude.
Do you not fear me, mortal?
Get both of our camps down.
Skyrim! Skyrim!
I mean, that's fine. Okay, another Bleak Coast Troll. Here's what we can do, though. I mean, we can just keep dealing 4 damage to him per turn with the Stormcloak camp, but I feel like we've gotten a few wins today like this already.
There's nowhere they'll hide from me.
And if he doesn't have a Javelin to deal with this, then we deal 4 damage to him somehow.
You'll be more useful fertilizing the forest. Prepare yourself.
Dagon's Flayer needs to go.
I'll not bow to these provincial militia.
Thankfully, we can get rid of this pretty easily. Okay, cool. So I'm not too worried about that because we have Ashlander Zealot into this. You're not a real Tessel player until you quit, but still feel obligated to complain about the game. It is the, it's really the Bethesda trademark.
You'll be more useful fertilizing the forest.
I mean, I'm a huge, like, just Elder Scrolls fan in general, but, like,
There is plenty
Bethesda
more.
pisses me off, man. They really do.
You will know your place.
Cut them down.
Quicksilver Crossbow can win the game now. Did you play some kind of discard deck? I remember I was trashed by some discarding deck action. That was like second time ever I've run out of cards. I don't know if you're talking about me or about someone in the chat, but I've played a few discard decks before. It's been quite a while. Okay, well, we're gonna get the kill with the Stormcloak camp, so we'll do that, and
Well fought.
good game. That was like 15 Empire decks in a row, it felt like. That was insane. So, that was a pretty good run. I think we're just going to pull the deck up here, and this will wind up on YouTube, so anyone who showed up, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to do a bit of editing on this, obviously, but that was a pretty fun time. I'm glad we had a pretty large turnout of people. There's 14 people watching right now, so thank you guys all for showing up. I really appreciate the support as always. Got quite a few good matches in, a few matches that kind of sucked. Lots of dragons, lots of Empire, lots of just typical Legend stuff these days. So I guess with all that out of the way, I will see you guys in the next one, and peace out.